I'll let Velangani Raj take over from here and introduce the next speaker. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause to Venki for moderating the wonderful panel and the speakers. Thank you, Venki. I kindly would like to invite Mr. Prabhagan Mungaya to introduce the next speaker, Mr. M.B. Subramanian. The topic is Show Me the Money, Startup and Growth Funding.
It's a very interesting topic to discuss. Three important things I would like to say about M.V. Subramanian. First, I requested him to cancel his Europe vacation to come to this event. He came from India. Three things. Number one, he runs one of the largest IT staffing company in India called Future Focus Infotech. Over 4,000 employees for last 25 years. So he's a veteran in the IT services industry. Number two, he works very closely with the NASSCOM, and he is a member of NASSCOM Regional Council. He helps a lot of SaaS, software as a service companies, to come and grow and propel. The third thing that is very important for all of us, every one of you, he will be very valuable asset. If you are an investor, right, the other side of the spectrum, if you are an investor, he can help you to invest in right companies. If you are an entrepreneur, he can help you to find investor. If you are in between, he can help companies to bring a strategic partner. So I told Mani that you are the one person that you can be valuable to every one of us here, and is very, very in mentorship and helping people and connecting. Very, very humble, and I'm very honored to be associated with him for the last 15 years. And thank you very much for joining us today. Give him a big applause, please. One thing I missed is why he's so valuable as an investor, because he is a lead investor, not just an investor. Many of you may know what does a lead investor mean. He brings all the investors and lead the round as the first person, because a lot of people trust him. If he do the due diligence, I'll just put the money. So he gets the first right of refusal for any company to invest. So most of the companies with the gem are first coming to money's hand. And one example he shared is, I think it got funded in 16 minutes. Yeah, one company in the conference call, within 16 minutes, it's fully funded. And another company, he led the round, is called Unifor, which is funded by Cisco chairman John Chambers, and is being considered as a unicorn from Chennai. So that's the kind of companies that he brings to the table. So we are very valuable and happy to have you here.
Thank you, Prabha. Primarily, I thank ATIA for inviting me here. I'm very happy to cancel my vacation and be here. My wife would not have been happy as much because I left her in the TNF there. So anyway, I have to go back and look at and find out whether she was happy looking at the programs there. But I found interestingly most of the startups which were sitting earlier here have left the place, but doesn't matter. But I would like to share my experience on how I took the journey of investment, so that it will be helpful whoever wanted to invest in future. Some of the tips which I undertook for, or maybe the failures which has become an experience for me to invest, and that will help us to find out whether we can jointly do some activity on investments. I am part of Indian Angel Network. That is how I gathered steam in investing. And earlier I was not a lead investor actually. I was an investor. I follow certain people, and then I started investing money. Then I understood why they invest and how we can get returns out. One of the returns which I got was which came from India to Silicon Valley, and I got the returns at 8 times. That was a very motivation for me to go forward to invest most of the funds which I created from the returns, and then I started investing more in the company. Probably I've invested 15 to 16 companies by now. I have few investments in US, and I have few investments back in India. When I asked for a topic, he said, show me money. Then I called my people who do my presentation. So this is a topic. give me the presentation. It is 20 minutes. Give me some 3 to 4 slides. Immediately they put across the slide like this, show me the money. I think people probably know this picture. I have not seen this picture before. Actually, I landed up in US and saw this movie because I saw these slides. It came from India to, when I landed here, it has come inside my mailbox. Immediately I saw that and said I should see the movie. That is where I saw the movie. But it was reverse. If you really look at the movie, Jerry Maguire, he is a kind of a startup. The Rod, he is a resource person. The other person who is a sports person was a resource person. Jerry Maguire was the probably the he is a investing person. So he will probably say, the Rod will say, show me the money. Here also, probably we as an investor, we look for and say that, you show me the way I can earn money, then I will be investing the money. That is how this whole thing I converted after seeing this picture. I do not want to waste time here because you would not, one of you would have seen this program. Probably I take the next slide. Okay, this is where I learned, this is where it was very interesting. I shared some 2 or 3 stories where I invested and why I invested and how it went across. I look at the domain, though I am domain agnostic, I look at the domain just to compare how the previous investments or the investment related to the domain is happening in that space. So that is something which initially I pick up the clue from. The second one is, very interestingly, probably I have not moved in Silicon Valley so much so that I don't understand the speed at which the investment happens, because each geography have their own culture of investment. India probably would have picked up some clues from the Silicon Valley and they started moving towards that. Most of the time when I look for some company for investment, they first come and meet me and they say that I have a solution. So the solution most of the time is a technical solution. They would have given a solution, but if I go back and look at what the problem they are trying to address is not what the solution is meant for. Most of it is the technical solution, or the technology, they would have solved some issues. I'll give an example. Somebody in Coimbatore came and told me, now I have a solution technically which I can. If I snap a picture about the individual, I can give the measurement of that individual, which solves major problem in terms of having the measurement done for the individual. But that solution was not suitable for any of the tailor shops or the design shops. So it was very interestingly, I found out that these companies were not really looking at the problem. I made mistakes in that. I'll tell you what mistakes I made. But they have corrected. As an entrepreneur, they have corrected the system. There was one good robotic training company back in Chennai. They were approximately doing $250,000 per year by bringing in students to their center. And then there 2 kids were amazingly talented kids. After finishing the engineering from the good university, they have started this because they felt the need for Indian students to follow robotics and become best engineers. Then I went and met the students too. And then I was very impressed by the knowledge which they carried. So then I thought, I asked them, what is that you're looking for? She said, if you invest in us, I'll make this whole training program digital, which can now spread across India, make more people to take the necessary lessons, and then many of the students will be benefited and our revenue will grow. Primarily, I'm impressed about the delivery system, impressed about what the content, how did they deliver that training, impressed about the entrepreneur, impressed about the space. They're asking money just for making digitize the whole training program. I am convinced that if this reaches many students, it will help them to scale. It will help them somebody to make so much revenue from that program, as well as I can get my exit in 3 to 4 years. That is how I thought. And everyone were impressed. And then I also, once I get convinced, I know that how to convince others. That is how I just keep doing that as a lead investor. Everyone was convinced, and that is also got funded. You know, as soon as the fantastic digital platform that both the children or maybe both the entrepreneurs built it, and I was also impressed about the platform, I went and learned robotics looking at the platform. Then the 6 months went off for building the platform. Next 6 months went off. I asked what is the revenue. The revenue dropped. It was very saddening that I was not able to help them to scale, because all this digital initiative, digital marketing did not go well, and they were not able to scale the revenue. Then I was worried. Then she came back again and asked, can you give me a bridge fund so that I can help to scale? Now, unless we find out the issue, which we will not be able to fund the further bridge round. So we were asking for issues related why the students are not taking up this course. Interestingly, we found a problem. Most of the students who came at that local training center, it was looked at as a hobby center. The parents wanted to leave the children at that place for the weekend so that they are free. Students became better. Eventually, they have become a kind of a pre-graduate for engineering, because the depth of knowledge they carried I was surprised. That is how I was impressed to invest. But unfortunately, when the digital program came, the students who were completing the course at 6 months, the students sitting at home, they started completing the course in a month. And the parents are not happy because still they are sitting before a digital media. So that is something did not promote the scale in which they expected. But the entrepreneur was very, very active. She and her husband and wife, like Gopi and wife. So they were very, very active. They immediately found out a cause why this is happening. Immediately they went as a franchise model. Probably they would have connected to Mr. Lakshmi Narayan also, I think. This is known as SP Robotics. I do not know whether yes. Yeah. So they went to them, and probably now they are into the franchise model, and they are quite successful because they removed one of the issues in franchising, that is training, the standardization of the training. It is only through digital, and all the franchisees, they signed up within 1 month. They signed up 25 franchisees across India. Now they are in the next scale. So it was very interesting when I went inside the problem, looked at what am I funding for. To provide a solution, I am funding for a problem, but the problem got shifted. It was very interesting to see how, when we wanted to scale, when we wanted to deploy the money, the problem got shifted. The second problem which I would like to discuss on the healthcare. He is a very serial entrepreneur, very seasoned. The product which he has built, still spoken in India, a company known as Acura. And they have the radiology through digital. He made all the X-rays through digital, and he was able to sell his company, and that company has grown 200 crores in Indian money. So he came to me. He is an expert. I can really relate to him for healthcare. So he came to me with my one problem and a solution, which was real. He said, now I have a fever meter, fever watch. Children, small children, if they are sick, the parents are very worried. So probably he wanted to make a fever watch which can be stuck to a child, which can transmit the temperature to the mobile phone. The parents, wherever they are, even in the job, they will be able to get the alert so that they can make the nanny or somebody who is at home to help the child to get taken care of. I was impressed about the solution. So he said, and he convinced because he went to the child hospital, he tested the product, completely tested. 1 year he went through the rigorous test, everything was fine. Then he came for investment. Then I said, okay, this person is a serial entrepreneur. The tick mark which I have, he's a serial entrepreneur. I can healthcare, he knows, okay, fine. So he has made a product, he wanted to add more products to, and he has manufactured, and he is in IITM Research Park. I work with IITM Research Park more because the project which comes from there is very interesting to see. So he said this is now going to be scaling, and he made it into the internet, and then he wanted to sell it, but the cost of selling is much higher than the product itself. Then it was very interesting to see, and then he wanted to find out who the influencers in this whole market. Then he said, no, doctor is influencing. He went to the hospital. Still I have not funded it because he's looking at how he solved one problem, how he makes a solution, the problems become different. He went to the hospital. In hospital, bigger issue is this thermometer, whatever he has cannot transmit it to one mobile phone. It has to transmit, multiple thermometers have to transmit to one single unit. Now we have to go and change the software inside. So once he changed the software inside, he made everything, Apollo Hospital approved it. Then he wanted to sell, but the management took a challenge saying that this is not doctor's job. This has to be trained to the nurse. The validity of this information has to be connected to individual patients. That means when they wear a patient detail in their hand, it should be mapped to that. So now you go back and then rework. He went and reworked it. See it is not that simple solution which I understood. It is not what he solved. There are many other problems which exist. If he goes to the market, if he would have funded it, it would have gone. Actually, I started racing it, but I did not got filled up. So I just kept quiet for some time because he kept on changing. Now we have changed to the extent where it is no more IoT healthcare. He is into software and IoT. Now he is looking at a larger software space instead of IoT. It was very interesting when I went on looking at where this money is going to land up, how the solution is going to help them scale or not. I found it very interesting phenomena happens when the scale happens in the system. So this is something which I like to share, and this problem and solution, it gets shifted. Many of them will talk about a problem. When they talk about the solution, it changes. I go to the probably a last slide because there are not many entrepreneurs who want to take it. Last slide, please. Okay, this is something which is very interesting. One thing I make sure that I find that particular project or the particular this thing which has come for investment, it should have a very unfair advantage in terms of their service or the product which provides to the company. That is where I look at. Do they have an unfair advantage in terms of the scale? If they do not have unfair advantage, I don't think that project is fit for investment. So I don't look at that. They should have really an unfair advantage. That is what I meant by Rajni talking about is funny by the end. So I just close it with that. If there is anything which I have to take, I'll take it off. Thank you very much.
I kindly invite Ram to give the memento to Mr. M.B. Subramanian.
So, Maniyin Valiyum Thani Validam. I sincerely apologize that, it was not first time on the speech here. I think a lot of people missed it. And we should have put you right in the beginning, and we should have done it. So I will do that next time. Sorry for that.